Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Impact or Hit. Hi, Joey Styles with Jonathan Coachman with Aiden English. And on today on Impact or Hit, we have a good show here today on Impact or Hit. First, we're going to talk about, you know, we know that Cody Rhodes is going to be fighting Asuka for the TWF heavyweight winnings coming up on the 31st of this month, which will be a Monday Night Raw or a Monday Night Raw this year for Halloween for Evening Madness. And we'll have to see how, that plays out. Joey Styles says it's always cool to see how those things play out. Well, I hope Jonathan Coachman says that Cody Rhodes knows what he's getting into. I hope that he understands that Asuka is a very truly harmful wrestler to be in the ring with. Oh, he knows, Aiden English says. He understands Joey and Jonathan. He'd be wise enough to fear Asuka. The Kaiser of Tomorrow, the TWF heavyweight fighter. And we also know that Harry Potter won the right to be the next one to either fight either Asuka or Cody Rhodes next month or some other time down the road, down the street, whenever that's going to be. And yeah, we will hear from Harry Potter here today on Dynamite, here today on Impact or Hit. And here comes Harry Potter. I know some folks didn't think that a boy, a warlock from Pritchett Drive in London, England, 4-1 Kingdom would ever become the right to fight for the TWF heavyweight winnings. But that happened. After I beat Seth Rollins yesterday, that gives me the right to now fight either Cody Rhodes or Asuka for the TWF heavyweight winnings. And I'm not frightened of Asuka, but I do have a lot of onlook for Cody Rhodes. So at the end of the day, I truly believe, at the end of the day, that I can either beat every one of them. Now, when it gets to Seth Rollins and his goon team and his team of goons, whoever they end up being, I'm not frightened of you folks either. You think a beatdown is going to stop me from being the next one to go for the TWF heavyweight winnings? Yeah, I'm talking to you, Seth Rollins, because in your mind, you think that should be you. In your mind, you truly believe that you're God, that it was a God-given right, that God would name you as the right to fight for the TWF heavyweight winnings. Ladies and lords, my name is Paul E. Dangerously, and I am the overseer and seer for Seth Rollins. Now, Harry Potter, a lot of folks like your books, and a lot of folks like your films, and your film games, and your dolls, and whatever. But don't get it twisted. Your warlocknism that you do in your world will not help you against Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is the rightful TWF heavyweight fighter, and he will win that strap back, either from Asuka, the Kaiser of Tomorrow, or Cody Rhodes, the Vinlander Nightmare. You are nothing more than a mistake. You somehow got lucky. J.K. Rowling got lucky when she came up with you, because it could have been anyone else. And she was lucky when she started writing your books. But luck isn't going to help you, Harry Potter. You may have been lucky to live through Lord Voldemort or whatever his true name was. Oh, can't say his name right, or he shows like he's some really bad offshoot of Joe Hensley. but you will not beat Seth Rollins. With all due onlook, Lord Heyman or Lord Dangerously, I believe that I can beat Seth Rollins. And if I fought Lord Voldemort many times in the past and won, and it had nothing to do with luck, because God and Jesus was on my side all those times that I fought, then I know that I will beat Seth Rollins too. So you go tell Seth Rollins that I don't need witchcraft. I don't need spellcraft to beat him. I can do it with my own two hands. Oh, all right. You seem to believe you can take him on like that without your warlocknism, without your witchcraft, without your spellcraft. Well, we'll see about that. Sorry, Seth Rollins is not in the house today. But two of Seth Rollins' backups are but two of Seth Rollins' backups are in the house. Come on, Xia Li and Aziz. Time to teach Harry Potter to onlook Seth Rollins. Oh, great, Joey Styles says. Paulie Dangerously has brought the vision, the sight with him. He has Xia Li and Aziz with him now. And we all know this is not going to go down well. What's wrong, Harry Potter? You can't wrestle, you can't fight two men or two folks at the same time. Looks like you might have to work your witchcraft or your warlocknism. How about no, he doesn't have to, Ric Flair says. Paulie Dangerously, you know how unfair it is to have a 2-on-1 match with someone. You know how unfair it is. And since you seem to think that Harry Potter can't beat Seth Rollins, well then here today, Harry Potter will wrestle one of Seth Rollins' underlings, heavies, henchmen, whatever Seth Rollins calls them. Today, he'll take on Aziz. And by the way, Xia Li can't be around ringside. And if you start something in the match, Paulie Dangerously, your night will be over too. Well, we heard from the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, Ric Flair, lay down the law, lay down the oversight, Joey Styles says. Yeah, he did that, Jonathan Coachman says. He did lay down the oversight. And he did lay down the law. Aiden English said, it's so unfair. It's so unfair, you know, that it should have been a handicap match. You know, that would have been cool, Aiden English says. And now, well, that didn't really knock down Aziz at all. Aziz picks up Harry Potter and slams him. Aziz most likely is the stead holder for Bronson Reed. And Aziz right now picks up Harry Potter and another slam. And luckily those glasses are printed on or drotted on to Harry Potter, or they would have come off a long time ago, Joey Styles says, like my glasses did. Yeah, that's right, Jonathan Coachman said. You did have glasses when you first got your doll back in 2007, Wildo. Joey Styles, John Coachman said. Aiden English says, oh, and Aziz is taking down Harry Potter. He doesn't have a snowball locking how, does he? Another slam, Aiden English says. Aziz coming up to the top steeple now. Aziz miss. Harry Potter just got out of the way. Oh, Aziz is down. Harry Potter's going to do it. The Flanton drop. Will that be enough? Will Harry Potter get this match won? 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Ow. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. Harry Potter. Well, Harry Potter has won this match here today against the Zeebs, and I mean Paulie Dangerously and Seth Rollins can't be that Paulie Dangerously and Seth Rollins cannot be too happy, with that, because they were under the belief that Azeebs, that Azeebs was going to have, Harry Potter beat. Joey Styles says. Yeah, I do not want to be I don't want to be Paulie Dangerously or Xia Li or Azeebs and go back and tell Seth Rollins that I lost and that Harry Potter beat me. Oh, that's great, Aiden English says. At the end of the day, Harry Potter got lucky when he beat Seth Rollins. He got lucky when he beat Azeebs. And I'm just going to leave it, as that. Aiden English says. We're going to take it away now to Jonathan Coachman. I mean, Mike Today. Sorry. Thank you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. I'm going to be talking with Paulie Dangerously here today on Impact or Hit. All right, Paulie Dangerously. We just saw your man Azeebs out there take a loss to Harry Potter, and Seth Rollins can't be too happy about that. No, Mike Today. Seth Rollins is not happy about that. Because now I got to go back to him, and I got to say, Harry Potter beat Azeebs. And that's not going to go down very well, Mike Today. So, what I'm hoping, what I'm hoping to do, is I'm hoping that soon we will have Xia Li fight Harry Potter. And Harry Potter will not get past Xia Li. So, you're going to have Xia Li go after Harry Potter next to take him out because Seth Rollins believes he should be fighting either Oscar or Cody Rhodes and not Harry Potter. Yeah, that's what I will do. Seth Rollins and I will send Xia Li. And Harry Potter doesn't have a snowball luck in hell this time of winning. Well, that's my talk with Paulie Dangerously. Back to you, Jonathan. Back to you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Mike Today, for talking with Paulie Dangerously here today on Impact or Hit. And that's all the time we got here for Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and Aiden English. We hope you like Impact or Hit, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.